Perhaps you self-appointed social engineers don't realize the crucial role mutation plays in species evolution.
What's up, all you beast-loving dudes and dudettes? Toybiz here, and I got a really awesome video for you today. We are totally going to be checking out a bunch of Beast action figures, those that have come before, and then the most recent Hasbro Marvel Legends Beast, just to kind of give you a decent Beast size comparison, if you will. I finally made it home so I can look at all the rest of my Beast figures. A lot of beasts going on in this video. Anyways, we have the Toybiz Marvel Legends Beast figure. You got the Hasbro Marvel Legends Beast figure, Diamond Select Beast figure, and then the 12-inch gray Beast that was also a Toybiz figure. So we're just going to go all X-Men out here, go really into the Beast. I got a Beast size review for you. Lots of Beast puns I'm sure will pop up in this video. Anyways, so sit back, relax. We're taking a look at all the variations on Hank McCoy. This is the Beast comparison vid. And while I got you guys here, I just want to say thanks so much for checking out my Beast comparison video. If you like it, hit the like button. Also, be sure to comment. Let's talk some toys. Be sure to subscribe, because I'll probably have a lot more X-Men video on the way. Now, if you've seen my most recent Marvel Legends review, we took a look at the brand new Caliban Build-A-Figure Wave Beast from Hasbro. And then, of course, is the old Toybiz X-Men Marvel Legends Beast. You can see a lot of similarities, you can see a lot of the differences, but for the most part, they're almost the exact same type of articulation, but just that the new Hasbro one has improved upon the original sculpting for this in every way possible. And it does pain me because, unfortunately, I love this Beast, but this one definitely improves and will be taking the main spot on the shelf. Of course, I'll be keeping this one within the Toybiz figures, but this Beast is fantastic all around, from the articulation to the paint, just the overall look. Yes, it would have been nice to get a few extra head portraits, something like that, but it does improve upon this Beast. I mean, even with the old Toybiz, as you can see, this head sculpt was great, especially for back in the day. It was awesome. He had mouth articulation. The paint was pretty impressive. He did have that dark wash all over him, even on that chest hair right there. He didn't have anything on the upper rotation for the waist or the ab crunch, but he did have a waist swivel. His arms are not on butterfly joints, they're just ball joints, but of course this one has the new butterfly joints. He had single jointed arms, but he did have wrist rotation and he had articulation at the thumbs and the fingers. So you could do a lot of crazy stuff. Now some people say, well, that's just excess articulation, just to show off, but man, that's pretty friggin' rockin' that they could put all that. So you sacrifice here and there. You get more of articulated body, or do you want articulated fingers? He could kick out about that much. He did have double jointed knees back in the day, and he also had that weird T-joint where he kicked out to the side. Now, with this Beast, he had rotation basically just below the calf. He had rotation at the feet. You go all the way down, and then toe articulation as well. And that is basically what they did with the new Marvel Legends Beast as well. So while there is some distinct differences, there's a lot of similarity between the two. And you know what? It's still amazing just to see how far they have come with designing this figure back in the day, and then you have this new iteration. And as I said in this Marvel Legends review, we took a look in comparison to the Marvel Select, and not to beat another dead horse, but just in terms of these two articulation versus this guy, there's some good things going on with the articulation, but to be quite honest, it does not surpass anywhere near what they have achieved. This one is more of like, you could use him as a dark Beast. He's way too dark in the coloring. The articulation is a little bit antiquated, even for a relatively new figure. He's got nice blue fur. The sculpt is nice. I don't really care for the head, but if you were to use him as a dark Beast figure, I actually don't think that would be too bad. He just had some wonkiness around the joints area, around the midsection. He doesn't have a lot of the posability and the articulation that you would want to see in a Beast. So for that reason, I didn't really care for the figure, but after having gotten the new Marvel Legends one, I could see the potential for this one just as a display on your shelf, and he comes with a rather rad Danger Room display base. So that just leaves us with Big Papa McCoy over here, or if you wanted to get a better look, there he is. Now, of course, this is the 12-inch line from Toybiz back in the day, but if you've been collecting the most recent Hasbro figures, he actually stands in quite well for a 12-inch Beast figure. He is awesome. Mine's a little bit, old after a while. He's got a really loose neck to him, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he still had an articulated jaw. And just look at the face and the eyes on that. That's really beautifully painted, beautifully sculpted. It's the Gray Beast. Before he turned that blue, before Marvel Comics was like, well, you know what? He does work better as a blue kind of guy. His arms were on a ball joint. He had bicep swivel, and he had double jointed elbows while having wrist rotation and finger rotation. Mine are a little bit stuck, but as you can see, he definitely has it. Also, he had a ab crunch that went down about that much, and he had waist swivel. I guess that's why I'm so stuck on the whole, why didn't the new Beast have waist swivel? I'm just so used to having figures, that was the big thing. Like, oh my God, I can't believe instead of being stagnant, now they have waist swivel. So he had ball joints at the thigh, and he had a thigh swivel as well. Double jointed knees, which are getting stuck and, over the years. And then he had foot articulation, not on a ball joint, but they did go up and down with having some toe rotation. Literally, toe rotation. And then the rest would go up and down. So, if you wanted to wear sandals for your 12-inch figure, you definitely could do that. I highly recommend this guy. This guy is a lot of fun, especially if you are collecting the more 12-inch figures. So that's going to do it for my quick look at the other Beasts in my collection, and just to give you guys a really thorough comparison on what has been, and heck, in a couple years, we might figure out what may be. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, amass a giant collection of beasts so you can achieve this beauty right here. People would be like, what the heck is going on? And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.